High School. It's Friday, October 5th. I'm Shaket Tabib.
I'm Elder Garcia, and thanks for joining us at Channel 21 for the HawkTalk.
If getting good grades is one of your priorities, then you'd understand that passing your EOCs is a critical part of your final class grade.
Studying would be a good idea. More about that with Hannah's Hog.
The test is 20% of your final grade. The test will be given to all students at the end of the semester when they are scheduled to complete the course.
The EOCs are given in the month of May, and some of them are given at the end of this semester, but for the most part, they're given in May across the state.
I'm preparing by studying and keeping all my notes up.
The EOCs are good because they can know what we learned over the course.
Okay, the way to prepare for an end-of-course test is to make sure that you pay attention in every class and also be familiar with all of your standards.
EOCs are scary.
Not unless you study. Next, Nadia Gathers is roaming the halls checking out your outfits.
She was sent out to see what's hot and what's not.
Let's take a look.
The dress code at Myrtle Beach High School states that students should dress appropriately, including the following: no pants below the waist, not too much cleavage, 3-finger tank tops, armless skirts and shorts, and no head covering.
I think the dress code is certainly something that we need to enforce, and that's something that needs to be in place. But it's touchy. Everything that our kids wear these days look great, but it's just that some things are appropriate for school and some things are appropriate for after school.
It's more of a thinking process when you go get clothes, because you got to think about what you can do in school and what you can't do in school, and then how to whatever you can do in school, you have to make that look good with whatever you do.
Everybody probably knows the dress code here, so ladies, just make sure your dresses or your skirts are finger length like we've always done. And also shirts, make sure you're not showing any cleavage, and if you wear a tank top, it's 3 fingers.
You can always buy something that's like appropriate for school and look good, so like you don't gotta wear all kind of booty shorts or pants hanging all the way down to your knees, but you can still look good at the same time.
So now you know that Myrtle Beach High is not all that strict with the dress code. You can still follow the rules and look your best.
Wouldn't you like to post statuses, comment on other people's statuses at school?
Well, you can't access Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace, but what if there was a social network based on school?
Well, there is. It's called Edmodo. Unlike Facebook or Twitter, Edmodo is strictly for educational purposes. It can be a fun way to connect with other students.
More about Edmodo with Zoe Nars.
New to Myrtle Beach High School, Edmodo is a safe, social networking site centered on education. Both teachers and students can post comments and share ideas with the class while at home. Questions about homework and tests can be asked. Edmodo provides easy access to homework, grades, student polls, and school notices. It also stores and shares all forms of digital content: blogs, links, pictures, video, documents, presentations, and more.
I like Edmodo because it helps us talk to our teachers, and we can see what we miss if we are absent today.
Edmodo is something that we use in IBA1 and entrepreneurship, and we love it. It gives a way to track the assignments easily for students to turn in their work. And if a student's absent, it allows them to see immediately, either from home or in the classroom, exactly what they've missed and a place to turn in their work.
I like Edmodo because it allows me to post links and do my homework outside of school without anybody bothering me.
Edmodo is a safe and simple way to turn in assignments without the fear of losing or wasting your paper. You can also embed videos freely, bypassing the YouTube security blocks.
I dislike Edmodo because I think it's pointless, and it's like a fake Facebook, and it's just an excuse for more work and stuff.
I think Edmodo is good, but it's not like a Twitter, and you can only blog about educational stuff, and you just have to be careful what you're doing because teachers can see everything.
Although it's no Facebook or Twitter, Edmodo provides a great means of communication between teachers and students.
I just joined my class Edmodo group. It's actually pretty cool.
I told you it'd be fun. Our next story is about a pink ribbon. Although it's just a ribbon, it's something far beyond that. It symbolizes breast cancer awareness.
Let's take a look back with Lacey Heffernan and how Myrtle Beach High School students supported breast cancer awareness.
Breast cancer is a serious disease that is found in 1 of every 4 women. To support Breast Cancer Awareness Month, St. James High School invited all schools to participate in their Pink Out Day last Friday, October 15th. During the Pink Out Day, students and staff at schools all around the area wore pink to school and to the football games.
I think Pink Out would be neat because pink is my favorite color and I support breast games.
I love from Myrtle Beach High School to get involved in the Pink Out simply because it's another service project for Myrtle Beach and to show how our students can give back to our community.
Well, my aunt had breast cancer and she survived it twice and she's really good now.
My experience with breast cancer was very humbling. I found out that I had breast cancer when I was 35 years old. I was teaching, coaching, and going back to graduate school. And it was a situation, of course, that I was not expecting, but it was something that I was able to work through with a strong base of faith and strong relationship with my family and friends and my community at school where I was at the time. I was in Darlington, South Carolina. I went through 6 months of chemotherapy and 36 treatments of radiation. And on October 31st of this year, I will be cancer-free for 20 years. And to me, that's excellent because at the time when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was given a 5-year life expectancy. I think that your attitude in life makes all the difference in the world. And that was the way I approached the cancer, that I had things I wanted to do in life, and being with kids and working in schools was part of that. And I firmly believe that's one of the reasons that I'm here today.
I support breast cancer.
Walking through the halls of Myrtle Beach High School, there are certain givens: big crowd, loud voices, and hardworking students.
But unfortunately, many times there are those students in one of those crowds judging others.
So, to prevent that, Myrtle Beach High School has an organization called TAPS, Teens Against Prejudice and Stereotype. Sanquila Harrell has the details on what TAPS is all about.
Prejudice and Stereotypes is an organization that promotes unity and cultural understandings for students at Myrtle Beach High.
Okay, TAPS is an organization. It stands for Teens Against Prejudice and Stereotypes, and it's kind of the high school version of the Human Rights Commission.
In December, TAPS will have an international brunch where they will bring all cultures together, and the students will bring different types of foods from their country.
We'll have an international brunch in December, which incorporates all the different cultures in this school, which are many. I don't even know how many there are. And they bring the foods of their native countries, and they have a big meal. It's very exciting.
I am a TAPS officer because this is my second year, and it's a really great fun group to be in.
Sponsor the Mix It Up Day, which is November the 9th, which is Mix It Up at Lunch. It's a national thing, and we ask students to sit with people that they do not know, that they do not recognize, that are different than them at lunchtime. Very, very hard for students to do that, but we really try and promote that.
I joined TAPS because I think it's a great organization to help people out in our community and to bring Myrtle Beach together as a unified group.
For more information, please see Mrs. Mintz.
Softball conditioning has just started. Any Lady Seahawks want to join softball?
Well, conditioning is a great way to be in shape for tryouts.
Hope to see you all participating in the spring sport.
More about that with Taryn Mofsky and Tori Zeltner.
Softball tryouts are just around the corner. The girls that are interested in trying out are starting to do softball conditioning workouts for the upcoming season.
The conditioning is important to attend for softball is because the people that aren't playing a fall or winter sport should be participating in it, and it keeps them active and in shape, so when softball season does start, that they're in shape and ready to go.
Yeah.
Conditioning helps prepare us for the season, just getting in shape, like your muscles.
Like for the girls that actually show
your
every day
legs
and show that they like want to improve in like some areas and be in fit, like conditioned for softball season, show that they are dedicated and stuff to what they're doing for softball. Then the girls that, you know, just show up at a random time, you're like, okay, well, I want to be on the softball team and not show like other dedications towards that.
On average, 2 players from the middle school are participating in softball conditioning, as well as 4 players from 9th grade, 10th grade, and 12th grade, while there are none from 11th grade.
I think that conditioning helps work on not only your arm strength, but also
Conditioning
physically
lasts,
in shape
we
altogether.
do it Monday through Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30 every day in the weight room. We also do, sometimes we go out and run, or we do agilities. And it's in the off season, so it's been going on ever since September 1st, and we'll go to November, and then we'll start up again in December and January before the season officially starts.
With your ice and your dubs, popping bottles in the club, get your money up. 'Cause I ain't your average girl, lapping all around the world. If you want a wild me, then get your money.
Arts and entertainment has played a big part in our lives.
Many new artists have made their way to the top. Here's more details about arts and entertainment with Nyana Pyrus.
David Archuleta, Katy Perry, Runner Runner, and Neon Trees are new artists that are new in the music industry this year. Something About Love, Teenage Dream, So Obvious, and Animal are songs from these artists that are making their way to the top of the charts.
Now are coming out, have a lot of the same type of flavor. A lot of college level or college age musicians are, have garage bands, and so they make music to talk about life, talk about real life things. And today's youth love that kind of stuff. And so, I think it's cool. I think it's good for variety. I think it's good for expression. Musicians, their biggest thing is to be able to share their music.
David Archuleta made his appearance on American Idol, where his music career took off.
I think his songs are about real life situations, and they're really sweet, so I like those songs a lot.
Katy Perry has many songs that are on the Billboard Top 200, one of them including California Girls.
I know a place where the grass is really greener.
I think that the more songs she comes out with, she gains more popularity.
I like Runner Runner because they have deep bass, steady rhythm, good vocals, and meaningful lyrics.
Touring bands and meeting on the road, Runner Runner is now a new hit band across the nation with their hit songs So Obvious. Trees started off as a rock band from Utah. Now they're hitting radio stations and they're going on tours with new breakout song, Animal.
Song because it's different, it has a catchy rhythm, it's a new type of song.
All this work, all this stress, sometimes I just need somebody to talk to.
Well, there is a teen hotline where you can discuss your problems with.
Really? Let's go to Chelsea Gray about the details.
Teen Line is the winner of the 5 Alive Suicide Prevention Public Service. It is used by many teens to talk about their emotions.
The teen lines that I have been familiar with in the past usually had a hotline, a teen hotline, where they could call and talk about different problems, because usually teens will talk to teens first before they talk to adults.
I think they use it because they don't have anyone else to talk to and no adults around to talk about it, and if they do, maybe they're not responsible and they don't care.
Teen Line is where kids can go to talk to someone if they're having problems, or if they're going to hurt themselves, or something that they're going to harm others, or need someone to talk to.
It's probably a definite help. Your emotions change fast when you're a teenager, and what seems like disaster today can be okay tomorrow if you have somebody to talk to or write to.
For more information about this hotline, just go to teenlineonline.com.
Well, remember, Seahawks, if you ever need somebody to talk to, call Teen Line. They can really help. That's the end of today's segment. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Shaket Tabib.
I'm Melinda Garcia. And remember, Seahawks,
life is good at the beach.